Hello and welcome to my second pass pitch. My name is William Bixler and this is The Crimson Curse. The hook of my game is a 2D action survival game where monsters and demons automatically spawn whenever the player is hit by an enemy attack. Here you can see an example of this in action. First you see a zombie approach the player. Once the zombie attacks the player, another zombie spawns nearby. What does the player do, you might ask? Well, that's simple. The player kills enemies by shooting them with weapons and saves survivors. The rules and mechanics. Players must escort survivors to survivor camps in order to finish the levels. If all of the survivors are killed, the level is over. If the player dies and has no remaining respawns, the game is also over. Here are some of the core mechanics: running, jumping, and climbing, as well as shooting previously discussed. Also, players cannot jump while reloading or attack while climbing ladders. Throughout the level, players will come across camps of goblins that the player must defeat in order to unlock captive survivors. Here you can see the player has freed the survivor from the cage, and the survivor is now escorting the player wherever he or she goes. Here are some enemies you may face during the game: goblins, skeletons, wraiths, and zombies. The Crimson Spirit, however, is not an enemy the player defeats, and is the main antagonist who gives the player the curse that causes all of the other enemies to chase the player throughout the level. Some weapons you can pick up throughout the game include the revolver, the shotgun, the LMG, and the flamethrower. However, the player may only carry one weapon at a time, which is the most recent weapon that they have acquired. Similar games to the Crimson Curse include State of Decay because of its similarities with saving survivors, Doom because of its similarity with the types of enemies you may face like demons or monsters, and Terraria because of its similarities with how the player moves around in a 2D side-scrolling environment, which is the same style that the Crimson Curse is. Some risks include the quantity of assets that may be required for this project to be completed, the complexity of the animations required, and the amount of coding that would go into this project. However, it is not unrealistic for a group of students to finish this project within a 4-month period. Here you can see an example of how the levels will be laid out. Some player decisions may include choosing whether to save all of the survivors, as some may prove more challenging to free than others. Players only have a certain amount of time to complete each level, so choosing to save some survivors over others may benefit the player in order to complete the level. Thank you for watching my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it.